I went on the scale today, and it seems like overnight I gained more than 30 pounds. What excuse do I have? Nothing really. I had in-laws come in from out of town, and there was a lot of cooking going on that I did, and a lot of eating. Eating while cooking, eating with the in-laws, eating after the in-laws ate, and just eating. And I don't know why today I decided I'd step on the scale. Maybe because I realized I was waddling as I walked. I actually felt like I was waddling. And then I had to ask for forgiveness because I have been a glutton. You know, it's hard to refuse chocolate. My in-laws came bearing gifts. I had bags of chocolate and other things, and I don't have a stop button when it comes to eating chocolate. I just eat it and eat it and eat and eat and eat. I can't just have one or two or five or 10. I have to finish the entire pack. And after seeing the numbers on the scale, I really feel disgusting right now. I feel disgusting. And I have to make a change. Our body is a temple. We have to treat it as such. I haven't been doing that. I have thrown all sorts of things into my mouth, into my body. Just eating things I shouldn't be eating. And I see I'm paying the price. My weight is going up and up and up and up, and I feel disgusting. So I'm just praying for forgiveness and for strength, because it's hard to resist when you have loved ones in the home that, eat the things that we shouldn't be eating, and then you realize that you don't really have the willpower to resist. But I guess that's where it comes in, when we have to pray and we have to ask Yah for help. In addition to asking for forgiveness, we have to ask for help. So day one is the start of me asking for help and making an effort in terms of doing something about my eating habits and the weight I've gained. So we'll see how it goes. But just the thought of putting something else in my mouth right now, I'm a nighttime eater. And the thought of putting something in my mouth, I'm reminded of my weight, and I'm actually disgusted. So maybe that can help in being a deterrence. Maybe I can think about how much I weigh right now. I never thought I'd get to these numbers, but here I am. Well, let's see what we can do about that with the help of the Almighty, the Most High. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, starting at verse 19 and 20 says, "What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which ye have of Elohim, and ye are not your own? For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify Elohim in your body and in your spirit, which are Elohim's." And there are many other scriptures that talks about gluttony, but I just chose that one. And maybe I'll use that and many others to encourage myself. Our body is a temple. And of course, when I'm talking about the eating habits, I am talking about junk food. We eat biblically clean, so I'm not talking about the stuff that we know we shouldn't be eating, pork and shellfish and all of that stuff. No, we do not eat that. But sometimes we focus on things in our mind that we may consider the bigger issues, and we neglect some of the smaller issues of things that we should not be doing. So my thing is just the quantity of junk food that I eat, which is just poisoning our bodies when we're eating this stuff anyway. So I my task is to eliminate the junk food as much as possible. I will never say never, but and definitely limit portion, have some sort of control, portion control, um, with regular meals. So it really is about dying to the flesh. So thank you.